Lindgren.
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Back to Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Durant. Driving in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Knocked away. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Here's Green. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Okogie on the wing. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Okogie's got 9 points.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Şengün. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Hield. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Rockets with possession. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Outside Durant. This one for three. Another three from Houston.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Down low. Here's Şengün. Rebounded by Green. Now the Warriors with it. They're scoreless since the first half. In transition, here they come. Shepard. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kuminga. He's got 5. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 7.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in. And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
Horford for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. And the Rockets with possession. This run now at 22-2. Here's Durant. And the layup is good. Durant's got 22.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And a miss there off the inbound. And so it's the Houston Rockets.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForge reporting courtside. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated Cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Here's Smith, following the score by Houston. Out to KD. Pass to Okogie. Fires from deep. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForge courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
First team foul. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You know, the defense was all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the basket by Okogie.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Houston moving the ball around. Thompson outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trailed by 8. Here's KD. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Taking it to the rack.
Power. Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Durant
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. From deep, here's Doncic. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. Professionalism and purpose. You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Doncic on the mark with the 15-footer.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Smith. Off target at the rim. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer off the mark. Okogie on the wing. Now here's Durant. Smith outside. Shoots over Ayton. Smith no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, B.A.? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does. Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Jacks up a three. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nice shot by Durant.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second-guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. B.A.?
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Şengün. Misses the layup.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Hachimura sets a screen. James with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot's good. And that's now 7 points for LeBron James.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
He slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force, throw that.
Hachimura sets a screen. Sengun with a steal. Back to Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Picked by Smith. Thompson goes in. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got 6 points.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it. It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, he could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the floor, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Houston. They're up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
50.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Back to Smith. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Okogie. Outside Durant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
So it's Los Angeles now. 4-point game. A nice shot by Smith.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
And the shot goes in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Smart looking around. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Houston. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Sengun, force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Reeves. LaRavia outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Green. Here's Okogie. And Hayes comes to help. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okogie. No points so far. It's Tate on the wing. The 3. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 6. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Hayes. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
On defense, Los Angeles trailing by 4. Houston shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3.
And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his second basket.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So it's Los Angeles. Oh, my goodness! Powered it home!
Did you see it, Reed? Don't do it! Bringing the house down!
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Pass to Smith. Here's Shepherd. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Rockets on top, up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Reeves. Houston working the ball around. Durant draws the double. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or 2 about drawing fouls.
And both free throws good for Durant. Lakers trail by 7. And there's James from the arc. LeBron fires and hits a 3.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's Doncic. Reeves with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yes, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Guys?
All right, thank you, Allie.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh. Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Durant. He's got 15. Lets it go from deep. Şengün, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Houston foul. First personal foul. First team foul. In for your Rockets.
Pass to Doncic. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Now here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Ayton into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes, you tip the scale.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's never seen something he needs to review with his guys. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team. Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league. He just missed it.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Laravia. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Okogie. Smart grabs the miss. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Laravia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Here's Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now. I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option. When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Doncic with the bucket.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Durant. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area.
The Lakers, 43.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Reeves. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Reeves.
Boy, there's a flow that's just nice when you watch Reeves play. Smooth on that drive. Right there.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Durant. Pass to Smith. From 10 feet away. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Rockets lead by 6. Outside Reeves. From the arc. That shot, no good. Houston leading by 6. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that side.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Smart with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Soft touch off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down. He's got a lane to the rim like that.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Durant. There's the drive. Shepherd, that's good.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Out to James. Now Doncic. Outside connect. 5 to shoot. Oh, missed on the train.
And the defense got away. Shot he typically makes.
Misses the 3.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Jacks up a 3. It's cleared away by Thompson.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. James rips down the board. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
And it's Houston's ball. Now Smith. Here's Shepard. Off on the layup. Now connect. Here's Reeves. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic outside. Fourth quarter of play. Over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
On the floor for the Lakers,
Ayton with a screen. Reeves fires. Let's loose for 3. Oh, the shot is off. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Smith outside. Got a piece of it. And it's the Lakers on the break. LeBron. No stopping him from 16 feet out.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
fourth personal foul, second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Yes, sir, it's good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So neither attempt will fall that time for them.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now James takes a 3. Durant there for the rebound. Now James. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy. day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah.